Welcome back, everyone. Let's dive deep into Onyxcoin XCN, a project that has seen major highs, steep lows, and is now showing signs of bullish momentum in an evolving crypto landscape. Whether you're a long-time holder, new investor, or just a crypto enthusiast looking for the next potential altcoin gem, this breakdown will give you everything you need to know about Onyxcoin in May 2025. Current market snapshots of today: Onyxcoin XCN is trading at 0017336 with a 24-hour trading volume of 76.17 million, a market cap of 581.08 million, and holding a market dominance of 0.02%. In the past 24 hours alone, the price of XCN has dipped 3.91%, continuing a volatile trend that has defined much of its journey over the past year. Despite today's price dip, the overall market sentiment remains bullish, and that's backed by the Fear and Greed Index reading of 70, which indicates a state of greed among crypto investors. Let's break all of this down piece by piece, starting with XCN's history. Historical performance. From ATH to ATL, XCN's roller coaster ride began in full throttle in 2022. The project reached its all-time high of 1835993 CES on May 27, 2022, during the tail end of the bull market fueled by DeFi, NFTs, and an explosive altcoin cycle. This surge was driven by investor optimism, strong partnerships, and growing adoption of the Onyx protocol's core features. But the story didn't stay bullish forever. Fast forward to August 28, 2023, and Onyxcoin hit rock bottom at 0.0000502. A brutal correction of over 99% from its height. This was likely exacerbated by macroeconomic uncertainty, regulatory pressures, and general market fatigue after the long bear market of 2022-2023. Interestingly, that same 0.0502 now stands as the cycle low, and since then, XCN has staged an impressive recovery, rallying to $4.899, marking the cycle high since the bottom. Such wild price swings aren't uncommon in the crypto world, but XCN's recovery has caught the eye of both traders and long-term investors who are now paying attention to what Onyxcoin could offer in the upcoming bull market. Current sentiment and technical indicators. As mentioned earlier, the current sentiment is bullish. Analysts and retail traders alike are keeping a close watch on XCN, and for good reason. With strong support forming near the 155 level, and repeated resistance near 0.20025, the next few weeks could determine whether XCN breaks out or consolidates further. Technical momentum indicators like the RSI Relative Strength Index are hovering in the neutral zone, not too overbought, not too oversold. This suggests the potential for upward movement if broader market conditions improve. Additionally, volume surges on green candles indicate accumulation is happening at these levels, a bullish sign that whales or institutional investors might be gradually entering. Tokenomics. Supply. Inflation and circulation. One of the most important things to examine in any crypto project is its tokenomics: how many coins exist, how they're distributed, and how that impacts price action over time. Currently, Onyxcoin has a circulating supply of 33.52 billion XCN out of a maximum supply of 48.4 billion XCN. That's a 69% circulation ratio, which provides both adequate liquidity and room for future supply expansion. Now here's something crucial. XCN has a yearly inflation rate of 20.2%. That means 5.61 billion new coins entered circulation in the past year alone. For context, this is relatively high and puts pressure on price appreciation unless demand grows at an equal or higher pace. In comparison, Bitcoin has a current inflation rate of around 1.7% post-halving, making it deflationary in the long term. So for Onyxcoin to hold or increase its value, it must ensure real-world utility, growing adoption, or consistent burn mechanisms to counterbalance that 20% inflation. Sector rankings and blockchain presence. XCN is actively integrated into some of the most popular blockchain ecosystems in the world. Ranked 40 in Ethereum, a 20 tokens. Ranked number 11 in Binance Smart Chain BSC projects. Ranked number 34 among US-based crypto coins and projects. This multi-chain presence is a strength. It makes XCN more accessible across major wallets and exchanges, improves interoperability, and expands the potential developer and user base. Its ranking across These different sectors also reflects investor confidence in the token's foundational technology, not just hype-driven momentum. Price performance over time. Let's zoom out and look at Onyxcoin's price action over the past month. USD pair down 10.17%, ETH pair down 41.43%, BTC pair down 26.01%. This tells a few things. First, XCN is underperforming the broader market, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin, which could mean the token is consolidating while bigger coins rally. Alternatively, it might be facing selling pressure from early investors or vesting schedules. But historically, altcoins often lag behind major coins before experiencing sharp catch-up rallies, especially in mid-cycle bull runs. So if Bitcoin continues its steady climb and Ethereum remains strong, XCN could be preparing for a similar move. Comparison with chain games. Let's take a moment to compare XCN with a similar altcoin that also experienced volatile swings. Chain games, Chain. In 2021, Chain exploded by 1,367.72%, jumping from 0.1702s to 0.157069. That kind of move drew massive attention and brought speculative capital into the space. However, in 2022, the bear market took its toll, and Chain games dropped minus 88.93%, landing at 0.1738 Falas. It's a classic boom-bust pattern that many altcoins face, but what's key is the recovery trajectory. Over the past 6 years, Chain's average annual growth has been 241.44%, with the best quarters typically being Q1 up plus in 506.09 and worst quarters in Q2 down in 65.04%. So why does this matter for XCN? Because historical patterns in altcoins often rhyme. Onyxcoin could be tracing a similar arc, having gone through the brutal correction and now potentially entering its accumulation or breakout phase. The bigger picture. What makes Onyxcoin unique? Onyxcoin isn't just another altcoin riding the waves of market cycles. At its core, it's a decentralized infrastructure token aimed at powering scalable on-chain data and finance layers. Here are some features that make Onyxcoin unique. Enterprise-grade tools. Onyx provides modular tools for businesses and developers, enabling faster integration into Web3 without compromising security or performance. Multi-chain architecture. Operating across Ethereum, BSC, and potentially more, XCN avoids the silo trap that many single-chain tokens face. Governance mechanisms. XCN allows token holders to vote on proposals and protocol upgrades, giving users real influence on the network's future. Focus on compliance. With growing regulatory scrutiny, Onyxcoin's emphasis on working within legal frameworks could be a major advantage going forward. What's coming in 2025? XCN's roadmap for 2025 hints at several key developments. Goliath mainnet upgrade. This rumored upgrade is expected to significantly improve throughput, reduce gas fees, and expand compatibility with EVM-based applications. Institutional partnerships. There are whispers in the community about integrations with major fintech players, though nothing has been confirmed officially yet. Token burns. Some speculate that the team may implement a deflationary mechanism to counteract the high inflation rate. This would be a bullish move if executed correctly. Investor strategy. Should you buy, hold, or wait? Now comes the big question. What should you do with Onyxcoin right now? Here are 3 scenarios based on your investor profile. Short-term trader. Watch for a breakout above 2 cents with volume confirmation. That would signal a potential short-term rally toward 304s. Keep tight stop losses to manage risk. Long-term holder. If you believe in the project's fundamentals, current prices offer a decent accumulation zone. Dollar cost averaging, DCA, may be a good strategy to reduce volatility exposure. Skeptical observer. If you're unsure, consider setting price alerts and watching how XCN performs against BTC and ETH over the next few weeks. Market structure matters, and XCN could confirm a trend shift soon. Onyxcoin is at an interesting crossroads. With solid infrastructure, multi-chain compatibility, and a large community behind it, XCN has all the makings of a serious player in the next altcoin season. But it also faces challenges: high inflation, stiff competition, and the need to deliver on roadmap promises. Still, the sentiment is leaning bullish. The crypto space is heating up, and as we've seen time and time again, altcoins that survive the bear market often thrive in the bull. So keep your eyes on Onyxcoin, And if you made it this far, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on XCN. Are you buying, holding, waiting? Let's discuss.